Hey guys, it's Maggie and I am back today, and I thought today we could do a first trimester ostomy change because all I've heard about stomas in pregnancy is that your stoma will grow. I don't know if that means lengthwise or diameter or what, but I thought this might be kind of cool to compare later on. As long as everything continues to go well, we can kind of see what happens to my stoma. I will be 11 weeks tomorrow, so that's where I'm at. My belly is definitely, there's a little bit of something there. The baby's really tiny. Baby is super tiny, but I am definitely bloated. So I get more bloated as the day goes on and I eat, but yeah, that's kind of what's been going on. I can't tell if my feeling sick is starting to fade or not. I'll say the nausea, that is still 100% here. Like, even talking about it, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. That is, yeah, but I've been able to post on YouTube. Like, I'm definitely getting a little bit of energy and motivation back, which is huge. It's just the nausea. Like, last night, by nighttime, you will not hear from me. I was in bed at 7:30 p.m. last night, asleep, like, knocked out, because I felt so sick. Zach hadn't even gotten home from work yet, and I had to text him like, sorry, but I'm in bed. And today is actually the day that I'm uploading and telling you guys that I am pregnant, so I'm kind of nervous about that. But alright, let's get into this ostomy change. I am still using the Convatec Natura closed bags with my filter glued up because I don't want to leak out the filter, and I am using the moldable flange, which is the Natura 𝙤𝙤𝙧𝙬. Yeah, it's that one. I'm out of breath. I'm just kind of always out of breath now. I'm not even that far into pregnancy and I'm out of breath. What the heck? That's where I'm at. I am finding that my stoma, I don't know if it's growing or not. I don't know if, like, diameter wise it might be getting slightly wider, because with the moldable flange, I actually don't have to roll it back. It pretty much fits perfectly on my stoma. My stoma is pushing to the edge sometimes, not all the time. We'll see what it's doing today, but kind of interesting. And we told Zach's family this week, like just a couple days ago. I'm actually frustrated because I changed my ostomy just a couple days ago before we made the trip down to Maryland, and I can feel it leaking on one side. It was one of those bag changes where I just knew it wasn't gonna stick. I don't know why I had the feeling. I was like, this is not gonna last long. So I was right, because I can feel the lifting towards the right side here. So I don't see any leaks yet, but it's just easier to change it, and then I can show you guys what my stoma's doing. All right, let me tuck my shirt in. I'm surprised I even put on makeup today. I did not really do my hair too well. Do I have a bag? Let me see. Ooh, here we go. All right. Let's take this baby off. It's gonna be sticking well, so this might hurt a little bit. I still haven't ordered my adhesive remover spray. I need to. Oh yeah. Are you behaving, Leroy? Actually, I will show you my flange. If you don't want to see any output, just skip a few seconds ahead. You can see right there is where it started to leak, and you can see that it's sort of swollen. Looking at your flange after you take it off from a leak is a good way to see where the leak was happening and why it might have happened. My ostomy output is definitely, okay, this is good. Let me just on a side. For the most part, I have been leaving my bags on basically as long as I can, because doing these changes, I have never been grossed out by ostomies until pregnancy. I know for some, ostomies are like, they just don't prefer to see them or change them or anything. That's totally fine. It has really... It's just been a little... Everything grosses me out right now. Everything. This morning I almost threw up because I walked by our bedroom and Zach he's just a sweaty person. I can't even talk about it. Like, I literally ordered new sheets because I don't want to laugh because then it makes my ostomy go more. Whew. Okay. Hopefully when we do a second trimester change, I won't be so gaggy. Anyways, my ostomy is just kind of like a continuous flow right now. I have highly considered changing to a drainable pouch because the way that I empty, since I take my bag off of the flange and I empty through this ring here, you know, I tilt it over the toilet and empty that way, there's a lot of maneuvering, and when you don't have a bag over your ostomy, that can be really difficult to handle. And so I've thought about, I've thought about just doing a drainable, because that is a little bit easier to handle when your output is like this. Consistency-wise, I actually think that it has slowed up a bit, which, you know, a lot of people report that they have constipation in pregnancy, and I don't think that I will ever have that, but things do seem to be slowing down. Like, I definitely feel full much faster, so. Oh my lord, I am sick to my stomach. This is the good part of the day too. Alright, really quick, hopefully my stoma doesn't burst. I think my stoma is a little bit bigger, like wider, because the opening for this is small compared to my stoma. Gosh darn it! I'm PG for YouTube. Normally I would have said some stronger language. Like, I have to use deodorizer. Stop being a pain in the butt, Leroy! I have to use deodorizer or I will not be able to empty my bag. Which I use it, like, for the most part anyway. Alright. Well, I don't have a bag on. Yeah, I think you can tell. I'm shedding everywhere. I thought you were not supposed to lose your hair during pregnancy. My hair is thinning out. What the heck? I don't know. I think my belly is, like, pretty bloated looking. It feels bloated looking, I'll tell you that. Come on, skin. Just dry quickly so I can put a bag on and stop gagging. I actually was able to carpet clean this morning. I'm pretty proud of that. It has been needed for quite a while. I had a month where I literally couldn't do anything. From about the ends of 5 weeks, that's when I started to feel sick, till about this weekend. Like, I feel like I started to go uphill again this week, and it's Thursday today. I definitely noticed that if I have distractions and stuff, like if we're leaving the house, I do so much better. And then, like, the second we get back into the car to go home, I go downhill. This is the most annoying type of output where it's just continuous, slow. At least when it's like stop, start, you have time in between to try and change your bag. This is just nonstop. But that's kind of how my output's been. It's been really irritating. And my yoga pants are extremely tight on me now. To the point where I will probably go pantsless at some point today, which is not like me at all. I like to be cozy and have clothes on. But I'm kind of at that point where, like, a robe sounds pretty good. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's definitely tighter. There is absolutely no room. I'm not concerned about, like, circulation. Let me put a bag on. I'm not worried about circulation with my stoma because this kind of turtlenecks on its own. If my stoma gets a lot bigger, though, I will have to start, you know, manually molding it a little bit bigger, but right now I'm still good with this. You guys can see my clothes on the floor, can't you? Well, just ignore that. That's that's what our house looks like. Okay, so there's my belly. What do you think? I think that looks different from my norm. It's hard to see on this side because of my ostomy, you know, it like blocks. I feel like the lighting. What are you doing, lighting? This camera, I swear. I don't know. What are you doing in there, kid? I'm really curious to see what my scar looks like by the end of this. When I went to pelvic floor therapy, that was one of the things that my pelvic floor therapist evaluated, was like my abdominal strength and my risk for diastasis recti. She said she was actually shocked with how much abdominal strength I had. Maybe it's because I had my surgery when I was 16 and that's, you know, I was still young and growing and whatnot. Maybe things just healed better together, but we'll see. I am a little bit nervous about that, but I do have pretty good abdominal strength. The baby, I think, is, what would it be? We had an ultrasound this past weekend and it was 4 centimeters. So, I don't know, add 5 days of growth to that and that's where we're at. So still like teeny tiny, but still to me, that looks giant. Like, that's growing in me. It's really cool. It's, I don't know, you can't feel anything, so it's like, are you in there? But I feel sick as anything, so I think something's in there. Alright guys, I'm gonna see what else I can accomplish today before I really start going downhill and basically have to lie down the rest of the day. Oh my god, I can't wait for the nausea to be gone. I hope that you are feeling great, and I will see you guys soon. Bye guys.
Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you are looking for a way to help support my channel, consider liking this video or even subscribing. You can also check out my store at LetsTalkIBD.shop. I have stickers and hoodies like these guys over here, just related to chronic illness and inflammatory bowel disease, something fun. And I also have a coupon code for my YouTube watchers. You could also become a member of my channel, like the wonderful people scrolling on screen here. They've become a member and they have access to videos a little bit earlier. It's a great way to support my channel, and really, just watching my videos means the world. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next.